Welcome back, everyone, to our prayer journey with Mike Tove. Last week, we went over 3 verses in the Didache. Actually, I only got to 2, so I'll bring up the other one today. But one of them was to turn the other cheek. So when you get smacked, you just turn the other cheek. This was paraphrased in the book called the Didache, which is a pamphlet was handed out in the first century so that people would know how Jesus expected us to walk. And this is not pulled from the air. It is actually pulled from the Bible or preceded the Bible. These are verses that Jesus said, but they've been paraphrased in this handbook they're handing out. And you got to realize a lot of the people back then were not educated, able to read. So they would write it in the simplest form so that they can follow and understand. And that's the thing it is to follow and understand. Now, we spoke about 2 of the verses yesterday, and here's another one. If someone takes your coat, give him the shirt off of your back, too. Now, that is another hard command to do. Can we really do something like that? Well, I think someone full of Christ can. Can I do it now? I doubt it. But that is the goal. Unfortunately, today, people discount what the Lord says, what the Lord commands. It's our will to not do something the Lord tells us. So we say it's not logical. There's something wrong with it. I had a person read through the Didache when I first got it. And when the person read through it, she pointed out a few things that she said were wrong. And I said, well, what do you mean wrong? Here's the verse. I showed her the verse in the Bible. I actually looked up the verse. And she says, well, that may be true, but my pastor said that it can't be right, even though it's in the Bible, because to give away your shirt also in that day or your cloak would make you stand naked in the marketplace. Now, that may or may not be true. I don't know if this guy is just saying something and adding to the thing because he didn't want that to be true for him. All right, but the thing is this: what did Christ do? I think we're supposed to be like Christ. On the cross, he was slapped, going through the whole process, mocked. He stood naked before sinners, and he did not strike back. You see, he's the example for us. Can we obtain everything? No. Should we try to obtain everything? You see, the greatest gospel we preach is the gospel we live. And that's why I love this Didache. At first, I took it and threw it to the side and said, this is too simple. And then I realized this is all they had. I think there were better Christians than us by far. And when you look back, you see that in the book of Acts. So take this to heart. When God says something in the Bible, or in the Didache if it's paraphrased correctly, all right, do the best you can to follow what he's telling you to do. So until next time, may Jesus increase as we decrease.